Hey, here's old Panda CAT. He's been coming by every day. I can always tell because Putin lets me know. Because Putin gets jealous, man. He comes by the window and he goes, "Ah, meow." And Rocky lets me know when Boots is by because he always makes a certain meow. Boots was by here last night, so he's coming by all the time, man. And by the way, you know, I've been using this blood electrifier thing. I actually got it hooked up right there. Let me just zoom this out so you can see what the hell I'm talking about. Got it hooked up right here, right there. TENS pad over here. And I can tell you that thing does give some kind of energy. I don't know what the hell else it does, but it sort of seems to. I think it does is what it does is it gives you. It causes more oxygen to be uploaded because your cells are temporarily like porous due to this transfection effect of the square wave electricity, 4 hertz. And actually I've been taking a lot of vitamins while I've been doing that, even taking garlic and hot peppers and anything that's good for you, man, because I think, you know, when you do that, it when you're doing this here, it's actually it's causing whatever you put into your body to be multiplied. So you don't want to do nothing bad while you're doing that, you know. You don't want to be drinking alcohol or smoking cigarettes or doing anything like that. But you're putting a lot of vitamins in you. It seems to, I don't know if, you know, I can't tell for sure what it's doing with the vitamins, but I do know that I got more energy, and I think it's been well established, but that thing is kind of like a force multiplier. That's the blood electrifier thing. It's a force multiplier. It's like whatever you put in the body causes transfection of the cells. And so now, you know, I know it gives you more energy. I've been using this thing probably like, I don't know, 15, 16 hours a day or more. So, but I have it like this so I can kind of do stuff, you know, with the TENS pads. And otherwise you can't fucking do nothing, you know, if you're just just gonna be sitting there with a, what do you call it? Hey, what are you doing, guy? What are you doing? Looking at me? You want more food? You want more meow meow food? You want some Whiskas chicken? This little Panda CAT. He's not so scared of me. I can get within, like if he's under the car, I could put that thing right there, and he's only about 2 feet from me. He doesn't run anywhere, as long as he's under the car. I want to give him some more. I want to give him some Whiskas. Yeah, he's big change. Eventually I'll probably be able to pet him or something. So, you little buddy. And I've been getting a Rock Auto parts here. See that? Rock Auto. I got it. I'm going to probably do an explanation video on the damn transmission cable on that Chevy over there. That thing there. Because kind of fixed it with a couple ties. But I'm going to change the cable because I figured the next time the stupid cable just might break, you know, itself. You know, instead of the little plastic bullshit on the end, I'm changing it. I'm going to put the zip ties, zip ties on there double to make it sure it don't break in the future. Right there, yo-yo, staring at me. Okay, we're going to get you some freaking Whiskas. You see, he won't go nowhere. He won't go nowhere, man. You know, one thing that's slowing me down is damn cars. It's hot. It's hot. And you can see my flag out there. Maybe it's blowing a little bit. But, you know, I mow all this lawn out here by hand. I was mowing it. It takes probably like 4 tanks of gas and a little lawnmower. So you're figuring, I don't know, it takes like, I mow it for like 3 hours a day, 2 different days, so maybe that's 6 hours of mowing. You're doing that shit in the sun, it kind of wears you out, man. I can get through it, but I'm doing a lot of other shit. It's kind of slowing me down from doing this car work. And I'm like kind of putting it off because whatever I do now in the heat, I can do twice as much when the heat breaks. Even in Florida, as soon as it gets after Labor Day, it's hot, but it's, you know, upper 80s is fine. I mean, upper 90s and no wind. Ugh, that sucks. Let me get some food for this yo-yo here, this little booger. Boy, he must not be hungry. I just put a couple pouches out there. Whiskas. He's just sitting there. Ain't doing nothing. And I'm going to put that on top of the hood of the car here pretty soon because I want them ants getting at it if you don't eat it pretty soon. But somebody will eat it. Probably that black cat that comes by. But you know, I'm going to tell you something. When I was doing this, even before I was even doing this back protocol, you know, I hate to say this, man, because I almost hate to admit it, because, you know, when you're getting older in your 60s and shit, you probably are slowing down a little bit. That's me, right? When I was in my mid-50s, there was a period where for over 4 years straight, I worked out 3 hours a day or more, 365 days a year. And my body fat was 7 or 8%, which ain't nothing like that now. It's the other way around practically. And I'd be able to go out there and mow this hole on for like 6 hours. You know, because remember I told you it takes like 3 hours, and I was doing it half and half. And then I go to the gym and work out for 3 hours. And that's not the way it is now, man. I got better energy with this freaking Beck thing, this blood electrifier, but not as good as what it was. I'm hoping to get it better, though, because I'm thinking possibly with all the nutrients, because, you know, you just be able to take some vitamins and freaking have them work inside of a week. What I think's going on is, what my theory is with this this blood electrifier thing, this thing here, right? I don't know if that's focusing because I got the camera zoomed in. I put the Confederate flag on there and I clear coated the Confederate flag. But what I think is going on is, well, you see, I know it's just a cat video, but I'm going to tell you something. I was talking about this and other things. They showed where there's a couple things actually. They showed, like, if you give mice a whole bunch of extra supplements and they were testing them, they didn't live a bunch longer. Okay. He's just sleeping. Look at him down there, his nose, right? They didn't live longer. They got to have a certain amount of nutrients, but if you give them a whole shitload extra, they didn't necessarily live longer. But then, here's another thing. If you take out the vitamin C capability, the vitamin C production capability out of mice by modifying their DNA, they don't even live half as long. Now, here's what I'm thinking. When you're taking in these extra vitamins, they may not, I mean, I think it does help something, but it ain't going to double your lifespan or nothing. You know, I think it helps, gives you a few more years maybe. And it's probably good to have extra, because if you're short, you're going to be messed up, right? But when you're taking these extra vitamins, I don't think they're getting absorbed. I think that's why that mouse study didn't work, where they gave all these mice extra vitamins, they didn't really live longer. And now, I'm thinking is, with using this blood electrification thing, you're going to absorb those vitamins, especially like vitamin C, but the B vitamins, like the B12, the niacin, the zinc, the minerals, the selenium, you name it, man, vitamin E, all that other good shit, right? Vitamin A, I think you're going to super absorb it, and probably that's going to be the key. Now, I've seen things out there where there's an electronic or electrification way of the blood where you can make vitamins work like a liposomol. I don't know how that shit works, because these guys want to charge money for their patented process. But I'm thinking this cheap-ass Beck zapper is going to work the same way. But you remember what Bob Beck said. He said, don't take any vitamins while you're freaking... Yeah, I think he was a CIA guy telling you a bunch of bullshit, to tell you the truth. I'm taking loads of vitamins while I'm zapping. I'm eating garlic, onions, hot peppers, you name it. All the good shit while I'm doing this blood electrification. Because I'm figuring it's going to get directly in the cells. But you know, I did notice, usually when I worked, I did like 3 hours out in the hot sun with the lawnmower, pushing it around, the hand mower, not self-propelled or nothing. Usually I was like so crapped out I might have to lay down for an hour or two. But no, I didn't have to do that. I know that. I was doing a whole bunch of other shit. So the energy levels are better. And what I want to do is get them back to where I was maybe about 8 years ago. So, or so, something like that. If you get them like that, oh hey, come on, focus, you little bitch. There you go. I want to get them back like that, you know what I mean? And it might happen, so keep you posted. Just a cat video, but I figured I'd throw some other information in there. I'm probably going to show you what the hell I just did on it. I'm going to show you how I cracker rigged that freaking cable too. Actually, I got it working in the car, but I want to actually fix it and replace it. I'll show you what this cable looks like, you know, on a separate video here, car video. Give you some details on it. But I'll tell you that later. But by the way, that cable I think is like, if you go to a dealer to replace, it's like $400 for the labor, and it's not a lot of shit to take apart to put that cable in, and there's no special skills, and the part I think is some astronomical amount of money, and I paid $57 for the stupid thing from Rock Auto, right? That's why I picked it up. I figured, you know, what the hell, I'll replace it. So anyway, Cat, I'm gonna put his freaking bowl up here on the hood of the El Camino before these damn ants get at it, because he's cricket yo-yo. What are you doing, guy? You don't want your freaking scrumptious food here? Yeah. See, there's ants down there. They didn't climb up here yet. It's going up here. Anyway, so I got the old Suzuki on a battery charger just to make sure it's tapped up. I'm going to be doing a lot of shit here. We're going to be probably getting on those Odyssey batteries for that damn thing, the Suzuki. Because I got one on my motorcycle, man. That freaking thing's 7 years old. It's still good, man. So, we'll be running Cooter's Garage here pretty soon again. See? I don't know if you see that shit. Here it is. Redneck parking only. I love working on cars, man, but it's, like I said, I don't know if it's worth it for me to, I could do it, but it's going to take twice as much effort to freaking work on this shit when it's 98 degrees out and there's no wind. I might wait a month for a freaking start getting going on a lot of my projects here. Anyway, over and out.